Every creator knows that exact feeling, staring at a completely blank screen, knowing you want to make something incredible, but you're just struggling to nail down the exact idea. Well, Google is completely eliminating creator block with a groundbreaking new companion, and it's called the Flow Agent. So let's jump right into this explainer. We're going to break down exactly what this tool is, how it completely transforms the brainstorming process, and why it's pretty much the ultimate game changer for digital artists and video editors.
I mean, what if you just never had creator block again? It sounds like a total dream, right? But every digital artist, every video editor knows the immense frustration of wanting to make something completely unique and just hitting this massive brick wall. Maybe you're struggling to nail down the exact creative concept, or perhaps you know exactly what you want it to look like in your head, but you completely lack the technical skills to actually build it. It's that paralyzing feeling that stops so many amazing projects before they even get off the ground. And honestly, there's a very good reason for that frustration. Historically, building custom video tools or specialized visual effects, or even just custom workflows was incredibly complicated. You basically had to make this painful choice. Are you going to be an artist, or are you going to spend 6 months pulling your hair out over complex programming languages just to get one specific visual effect? That steep learning curve literally stopped most creators dead in their tracks. Well, to solve this massive roadblock, Google Flow introduced a total paradigm shift. They call it vibe coding. And through a new feature called Flow Tools, you can now build software simply by describing it in plain English instead of actually writing any code yourself. Think about the comparison here. The old way meant learning these incredibly complex programming languages just to build a simple tool, which completely rips you out of your creative flow. But the new way? You just describe your desired tool in plain English. You're essentially treating the computer like a true collaborator. You just tell it exactly what you want it to build, and it seamlessly writes the code behind the scenes. So, what can you actually make with this? Well, according to Google, Flow Tools lets you instantly generate exactly what you need. We're talking about describing a custom video resizer, or maybe a completely unique color shader, or even a highly specific visual effects generator. And the best part? Flow builds the entire thing right there, right inside the editor, for you to use immediately. But here's the underlying problem, and honestly, it's a big one. While vibe coding beautifully handles the how of building a tool, you still need to know the what. If you don't actually know what effect will make your project pop, having the ability to code it instantly doesn't really help you, right? The blank screen problem still exists. And Google recognized this exact brainstorming friction. So enter the Flow Agent. Shipped right alongside these coding tools, this is a dedicated Gemini-powered AI assistant that helps with literally every other step of the creative process. It acts as your ultimate AI co-pilot, specifically designed to ensure you never have to stare at that blank screen again. What makes the Flow Agent so incredibly powerful for brainstorming is that it's built natively right into your workspace. You don't have to break your focus, open a new tab and search the web for inspiration. You can bounce ideas off this real-time creative collaborator directly. It helps you ideate and flesh out those complex concepts before you ever even touch a piece of footage. And the Flow Agent doesn't just abandon you after you finally land on that great idea. It's actually designed to assist you through a seamless 3-step creative pipeline. That's brainstorming, creating, and editing. First up, the Flow Agent tackles brainstorming. It works directly with you to formulate the initial concept for your project. You can ask it questions, you can test out your absolute weirdest 3 a.m. ideas, and just let its Gemini-powered reasoning help you find a truly unique angle. Next comes creating. Once you know exactly what you want, the agent works alongside you as you execute the idea. This is where you actually use that vibe coding we talked about earlier. You describe the tool that you brainstormed together, and you literally watch as the AI instantly turns your abstract idea into a fully functional tool right in front of you. And finally, editing. The Flow Agent actually assists with the editing process itself, helping you refine and finalize your project directly inside the timeline. It's literally with you until the very end, ensuring that the tool you built flawlessly serves your final export. Think about a traditional, high-budget creative studio for a second. You'd normally have a developer to build the custom tech and a creative director to guide the overall vision. Well, by pairing vibe coding with the Flow agent, Google has effectively given every single solo creator, a personal developer, and a personal creative director all rolled into one seamless interface. It's brilliant. And this concept isn't just limited to visual effects either. This actually fits into a much larger Google ecosystem push. For instance, Google also introduced Flow Music for artists, producers, and songwriters. This lets users edit audio and video scenes using that exact same plain English methodology. You can highlight a specific section of a song and edit just that part, or swap a beat drop without ever touching the vocals. You can even edit video scenes by describing changes in plain English, like turning day into night or swapping out a character's outfit. This plain English interface is kind of taking over everything.
So the biggest takeaway from all of this is simple. You are never building alone again. The historical technical barrier to entry is officially gone. Whether you need help coming up with the core idea, or you just need the code written to make it a reality, you will always have a highly capable AI copilot ready to help you iterate.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question. If you had an incredibly smart AI assistant right inside your editor, helping you brainstorm and instantly code whatever tools you describe, what is the first crazy idea you would try to bring to life? Let me know in the comments below, and hey, make sure to subscribe to Learn Tech Today English for more deep dives into the latest AI tools.